So my name is Florian Hermle. I'm one of the managing directors of the Balluff Group, part of the global board. And when I look at India, of course, we see a extremely fast growing market that really in the last 10 years has speeded up its development. A lot of talented people here, a strong workforce, and of course also a high ambition to technology. So a lot of our customers tap into that market. So we see India heavily involved in global projects, but also the domestic market in different areas is offering great opportunities for us with great potential and a lot of opportunity also for Indian people to grow.
So my name is Thomas Sattes. I'm the Regional Vice President. I run the Asian operations out of Singapore. From a regional point of view, obviously we have always the bigger country there, that is China, which has been in the last 20, 25 years, probably the regional powerhouse when it comes to economic development. But with China also slowing now and industrial policies maybe not being the same as they used to be in the past under the current leadership, we see really more India having that stability and industrial focus and building a strong manufacturing base that we might have seen somewhere else before also. So in that sense, India is, with its 1.4 billion people, with a stable government, with policies that really support manufacturing, that support industry, with infrastructure projects, we see India really picking up here and taking back that spot India should be having. Maybe I'll start with that and then I'll pass on, right? I'll first start with it. What do we do from a sales point of view, right? There's a difference from a technology production to sales. In sales, you would be seeing that we're heavily involved in sustainability when it comes to the whole EV market, when it comes to wind power, when it comes to photovoltaic, when it comes to hydrogen. We're involved with really solid product solutions with customers across Asia Pacific and across the world. When it comes to Balluff, I would pass on, right? But when we see that what is happening in the world, and a lot of these technologies are also driven out of Asia Pacific by now, right? Because the core competence and production is more and more moving to Asia Pacific. So it's not driven by Europeans, maybe the ideas and the policies, whereas products come out of Asia Pacific. So on this one, we're really leading here with the leading companies and supporting the leading companies in their production facilities in Asia Pacific and around the world. When it comes to Balluff, I need to pass on.
Thank you, Thomas. And yeah, I can really tap into this because, of course, all those industries also have a high demand to us as a supplier to be a sustainable and environmentally oriented company, what we are from our core values. So we have signed up for many different projects for this. So first of all, it's that we understand what is our environmental impact. So ESG and more environmentally oriented taxation is something that is driven by politics to us, but also helps us to get a better understanding. So we are working on different projects and are also looking to get to a carbon neutral production. To tell you when this is, we first of all need to understand what is our actual footprint, what is not so easily to do. But I can say that we invest heavily in alternative energy solutions for our buildings. We reduce our impact by applying our logistic network that we manufacture in the region for the region, meaning that we don't ship products around the world, but ship them from local locations to the customers directly. All of this adds up and is our small contribution to making this a better planet.
I am Uday Balchandra, the Managing Director of Balluff India. See, please remember, Balluff operates and they have their expansion plans which are very clear on the strategy. So since India is on a growth path and we have a lot of economic growth across all the industry verticals, so that was something which we have in mind when we started this office. So with this office, we want to build our expertise in various industrial verticals where we are operating today and we are not operating today. So there are a lot of industrial verticals we would like to recruit professionals and try to make more business in this, possibly serving customers very differently. And we also build our competence in the area where we are we are strong. And the third, most important, that we also want to be stronger in those verticals where Balluff has very good international exposure and experience. So these are the three areas we want to work. And secondly, we want to build all the required verticals to serve the customer differently, which includes the marketing, which also include the technical services. We also want to build our key account management. We also strengthen our sales team. We want to increase our geographical, because India is a very big country and there are a lot of industrial pockets which we do not reach today. And we also build our dealer distribution network. So these are the basic plans where we want to go to customer across India and to best possible way.
Well, a lot of Industry 5.0 is about being more people-centric, collaborative, and so forth. Of course, our products that help us to, let's say, get closer to the processes, get closer to the machines. What we have been doing in Industry 4.0 is something that we also continue to develop. Of course, the collaborative manufacturing and things like that is something that with vision applications and so forth we can support. It is a trend that is fairly new, so we're still investigating where our best contribution can be here, but it's definitely something as a technology leader and a company that says from itself we want to innovate automation. It's definitely something we will continue to follow and to support.